Girl, stay in the room.
Oh, yes, I am.
Hi, TikTok.
Hi, there was my friend Kelby.
Goodness.
You can't see him, but he's a voice. He's
it's like
a wizard.
I'm like John Cena.
John Cena.
Do you get that? You can't see him? You can't see me?
I don't know that much about wrestling.
Yeah. It's pop culture.
Unless it's The Rock, because me and him have the same birthday.
She's back.
With a vengeance.
With a vengeance. Y'all know who this is.
Yes.
It's Crystal. Let's start with how you're doing.
I'm doing great. I worked today, but it was actually pretty smooth.
Dang, you got a job?
Oh, I have jobs. I have one main job, like teaching kids with special needs.
Don't start flexing on them now.
You know.
I have 2 jobs. Right. My man got 2 jobs.
I am my own man, so I have multiple jobs.
Yo. So like when it comes to the money, you ain't got no problems. Like
not really. I mean, it's not as much as I want either.
Now let me ask you this: if you had to take yourself out on a date, what's the budget?
Oh, I've spent a good 100 and something by myself before.
100 and something.
Yeah.
What was that on? Massage?
No, it was on like at a really nice restaurant on the beach. Oh, I be eating by myself in Malibu sometimes. Mm-hmm.
Burger King?
Absolutely not. Hell nah. They ain't got no.
Don't say hell no.
There is no Burger King. There is almost no fast food spots in Malibu. Let's be clear. There's a McDonald's. Don't
say hell no because I know you're a fan of Burger King.
I actually do like Burger King, but I'm not eating no Burger King right now because I need to lose weight. So absolutely no Burger King right now.
You letting the comments get to you?
No, I mean I've been felt that way, and my dad says it too all the time. So.
Oh man.
Oh, Cristo, you're gonna be so big you can't get in my car, Cristo. You have no excuse. You have no children. Why are you big?
Oh shoot! Don't give him more ammo, Cristo.
I know he's gonna see this and be like, "Yes, I am right.
I agree.
I agree."
You know what?
Thank you for quoting me.
Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
All right. How's your life been since you came onto the show last time? Miss Viral Queen over here got some of the videos with over 20,000 views.
Over 21K views. That shit was lit. It was a little hectic, like reading some of the comments. But like these comments ain't saying nothing that no one else has said to me in real life. So,
oh, really?
Yeah. Dead ass. Like, so what? Like some internet person you don't know me, bitch. Like, fuck you and fuck everything you stand for. Suck it.
Oh, boy. We were just about to pray right before.
Lord, forgive me for my mouth. You know, I'm working on it.
Shoot. All right, let's talk about it right now. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion dropped Bongos. So
Bongo.
Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion dropped Bongos.
Yes.
Give me your response to that song.
I love Bongos. It's freaking dope. The colors, the twerking. Who doesn't like to see it? It's great choreography. It's sexy. It's like nothing that you could miss. And it's on a Dominican, like a dembow beat. That's lit.
You like the actual song?
I like the song. I like the beat. I like the video.
The video's tough.
It's sexy.
Video's tough.
It's provocative. It gets the people going.
All right. Well, it's going to be difficult for me to say this.
Uh-oh. What are you about to say, Kelby? I know you have an opposing view, Kelby.
That Bongo song is one of the worst songs ever made.
Of course he says that. Of course you do.
That song is
awful. Why is it bad? Why is it inform me.
First of all, the song is not catchy. It's not interesting. It doesn't you listen to it and the only thing you remember is bong, bong, bong.
That's all you need to remember.
Sure.
Shake
but it's like a very, very minimal memory. Like if I I can stop
As
listening.
big as their boobs and butt are, how can you forget?
You're talking
like
about the
that?
video.
Okay. Oh, okay.
The actual song itself, I could see if this came out April, it doing something.
Oh,
But
like before the summer.
Before the summer, it comes out.
It's always a good time to twerk though. And it's summer in a lot of places still.
Yeah, but it's the end of summer. The kids are going back to school. Yeah, people are, in the clubs and whatnot, but it's over. Like you got in LA.
Yeah.
The season changes on October 31st every year. Every year it gets cold. So yeah,
on October 31st.
Every year.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. We've had some hot Halloweens, and I hope we have another one.
Maybe it was a long time ago, but I know every Halloween by 8 p.m. you're like, when has it been this cold? It happens every year.
I be seeing my costumes from over the years. I'm like, it couldn't have been that cold outside.
It's not cold, but it's cool. Like it's definitely it's colder.
But it's global warming, so I'm hoping it continues to warm.
I hate the summer.
What?
I say it all the time. Summer is fat phobic.
Oh,
I can't stand the summer.
I love the summer. It's turn up time.
Nobody invites you on a boat.
Yo, that's some I hate California for that.
It's
not fun here. It's like they don't want you at the beach. There's no bars, no tiki bars. In Florida, it's like party central. Here, the cops are driving by like, you're drinking, ticket.
Goodness, you've really been affected by this.
I am. I feel like I can't live my best life. It's like you don't want me here. It's like, get out.
What do you have to say to Gavin Newsom about that?
Fix this now.
Oh,
Make it funner.
Goodness gracious.
I like Gavin Newsom, but he's a hater for that. And I hate that California acts like they don't have enough money. Florida doesn't have a state tax. They got enough money. California has a bigger budget than any state in the union. So y'all don't have money? Y'all can clean these damn beaches. Bitch.
She said a word.
Sorry, but it's true.
I'm going to jump back on the bongos real quick.
Okay, bongos.
We seen the Megan Thee Stallion Cardi B thing once
Already?
before. And when they did it the first time, even though the subject matter was the same, it was better done.
You think so?
Way better. First of all, Cardi B sounds like she's screaming on the track. You can barely understand what she's saying. She can't ride the beat. Cardi usually smokes everything. All the features she's been on lately. She did the song with
I think
Lotto. Hold on one second.
Okay.
She did the song with Lotto. She did the song with Glorilla. She's hopping on tracks and she's bodying them.
Yeah.
She did the song with Offset. Fire. This right here is a misstep. This is a misstep. This has been a summer of how can we relive old glory. We seen it with Sway Lee and French Montana where they tried to redo the unforgettable thing.
French Montana.
We've seen that with French Montana. We've seen it now with Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. They thought in their mind Megan is at the peak of her career right now because she lost all that weight.
Oh, yeah.
And Tori's in jail. So now that that's behind her, they're thinking she has all the support in the world from women.
Yeah.
Not from men, but from women.
Definitely has all the support from most women. Yes.
Okay, she got all the support. Everybody loves Cardi,
Yeah.
who's a woman.
Right.
Most men don't love her.
What? I think they do.
Because
She was a stripper.
yeah,
Men love strippers.
Claimed allegedly she used to drug men and rob them.
She's a smart woman.
So if you, oh my gosh,
Smart woman. He's already paying to watch you dance with your pussy wide open. Like, might as well get him for a little something.
you were like the girls from Hustler.
Yes. Like, you imagine
You support drugging and robbing men.
I don't support that far, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. How many strippers get on stage and don't get no money?
Okay, how many people who work at restaurants serve plates and get no tip?
Well, that's different.
Why?
Why? I'm butt ass naked. You can't get me nothing? Why are you here, pervert?
What if she?
Fucking sick ass over there fucking nutting in your pants and not giving me any money? What?
So rob them.
Take it, man. Like, take a boy. They're taking you. They're using you for exactly or arousal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so take something.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna leave here with something.
I'm gonna leave it with something. People. What about Bill Cosby?
What about Bill Cosby?
I be seeing men like sometimes still support him and R. Kelly, but a woman does it. Oh, she's fucking the bitch from hell.
What I'll tell you is somebody will always support somebody. There's somebody out there who loves Hitler.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't make Hitler right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of men are not big fans of Cardi B. I'll tell you that right now.
Really?
They're not big fan. Once she said that she used to rob and drug men on Menstagram, on men TikTok and everything.
Oh, she drugged me after I watched her pop her pussy and didn't tip her. Oh, how dare her? What a whore. How terrible. I'm sorry, but like I've gone to strip clubs and I've watched women do all of this stuff and nobody tips them 1 cent.
But
like,
what if
I would die.
What if they're like at the strip club, right? Uh-huh. They're dancing, but they haven't been taking care of themselves. Like, let's say that
they got their pussy hairy.
I mean,
I mean, like, okay, like, in what way haven't not taken care of themselves?
Okay,
they got bumps or like what?
Let me rephrase that. Let me not say not taking care of themselves, but let's just say they're not favorable to the average audience member.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe they're smaller than the average person likes, or bigger than the average person likes, or like they're not curvy or whatever.
I think there should be variety strip clubs. Like, they should have one of everything.
It's hard to get talent out here, you know?
Really?
Of course. How many girls want to be a stripper?
Man, a lot.
Okay, how many attractive women?
Yo, because you see all types. I'm like, how did you even get in here?
Yeah, and do you tip all of those?
Well, nah. But
but they should rob you. They should rob you.
Yo, but I personally, if I didn't have a body or something, I wouldn't choose that line of work. Why are you up there and you flat-chested?
Some of them do. I mean, I have been to places with you.
Yes, you have.
And I have seen some that I want to tell them to go back to school.
Yes, absolutely.
And I did not tip them. So do I deserve to be robbed?
No, but you don't deserve to be robbed. But if you're in the strip club and you don't tip nobody, there got to be somebody that look good in there.
Okay, so let's say you go into the strip club. Mm-hmm. You pay the fee to go inside.
Yeah.
They rub their hands on your legs to make sure that there's nothing in your pockets.
Right.
And you spend 30, 40 minutes in there. You go, there's nothing up in here, and you leave. It's rob season. They're drugging you.
Time to take this Jello. I would say not necessarily. Like, we got to know all the circumstances. Because, like, people be getting raped and all types of things in strip clubs. So, like, she probably felt like she had the right. Like, all these niggas grabbing and I told them not to. Time to rob their ass. Yes.
Drugging and robbing.
Yeah. If you touch if I'm a stripper and you put your hand somewhere that you're not supposed to, you should get robbed.
Drugged and robbed.
Yeah. At least they ain't straight up rob. At least she ain't like stab them. Yo, you put your hand somewhere, you went against the rules. You disobeyed the rules. Gotta follow the rules of the strip club.
So
you do. There's rules to this.
Come on, stay right here.
Yeah.
So what if she drugs them and then they like overdose or something? They die on the drug.
Too bad. That's unfortunate.
Got it.
Why were you raping women in strip clubs?
Raping women.
Groping forcibly.
Okay. What are you talking about?
Yo, like, because some men probably think like, oh, I go in the back room, I can just ram my thing in there or something. And like you gotta pay for certain things. If you want that, you gotta pay a certain amount of money. So there's dudes that probably be trying to force a little something extra. And
we're putting a lot on the circumstance here. Let's just say she met a guy, looked like he had some money, she drugged him and she robbed him.
well then that's not fair. Like you can't just rob and drug for no reason. I feel like if you're robbing and drugging someone, like that has to be like they had to provoke you to do that.
Right.
In my mind, like I wouldn't personally just drug and rob for no fucking reason.
Yeah, but if they like touch your boobs while you're giving them a dance,
it depends what's allowed at that club. Because some clubs will allow certain things, and that's like that goes with the territory. It depends on because like I don't think it's just lightly boob touching. I think some dudes be trying a whole lot more than that.
Let's just set this correct here.
Okay.
So if a guy goes to a strip club and he tries something with a girl that's a little bit more than she's willing to do, he deserves to be drugged and robbed.
He deserves something. Whatever she feels like in the moment.
And if it's drugging and robbing?
And if that's what it has to be.
Welcome back to the show. Your bongos is trash, yo.
It's not trash.
It's super trash. And here's the thing that I love the most. I went on Cardi B's page.
My prima.
All the promotion for the song, all the posts that she made, I went in and I looked at the comments. The comments was like 98% like,
women?
Women. They were like, this song is complete trash. And I was so proud of that.
They're hating. Yeah. I think people like WAP so much because it had like a beat that people were used to.
It's a little bit slower.
I mean,
it's the same idea. They have the person talking that the beat goes. This one is just a lot faster.
I think people like WAP because of nostalgia of the beat, because it was like a beat that people are used to. Whereas then this is something new and different. So people are like, you've seen this kind of, but this is not what I'm used to. So like I'm hating on it.
If this is a part of Cardi's rollout.
What do you mean rollout?
For her new album. Rolling out the new album.
Okay.
I would say this is a misstep. This is almost universally disliked.
I don't believe that.
Go check out her Instagram.
I'll argue against a fleet of people. If people don't like it, I don't care. I love it. They just suck. They're wrong. They're all wrong.
I'm always right.
I'm always right. They just don't have any style in music. I don't know.
Are you looking forward to For All the Dogs?
For All the Dogs? Who? What is that?
That's Drake's new album.
Oh, I mean, is he gonna be crying on another one?
Drake ain't been crying in a while.
So is it gonna be a techno album or is it gonna be like a regular R&B?
Yeah, like a regular rap album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yes, I would look forward to that.
Comes out 9/22.
Oh, that's coming up.
It's coming up.
I will. Okay. I will
you didn't listen to the 21 album, did you?
21. No. I mean, I listened to songs here and there, but I mean, so many jokes about it. I was like, you heard one song, you heard them all.
I don't know about that. Every time I've played something from Her Loss in the car with you in the car, and you're always like, I like this song. What is this?
There was one song. I don't know. There's stuff I did hear that I feel like was like whatever. I like Drake, but I don't like him as much as other people.
How was the Beyonce concert?
Amazing. I wish I was still there.
I saw the entire city went to this Beyonce concert.
Literally. It was like on her birthday. That was the one show that actually sold out. I got my tickets same day. $189. That's how much I paid. $189.
Stay on the mic, girl. We can't hear you when you turn your head.
$189. It was a great price. And I waited till the last minute. It was the most anxiety I've had in a while because I was like, am I going to get a ticket or not?
You got it at the door?
I got it like literally before we got on the party bus. Like I got the ticket. Like I felt so pressured, but I'm glad I got it when I did because like almost everyone that got on the bus had one and I didn't have one. So I was like, I can't be left outside.
Go ahead and give it to me again. You were like, what?
I can't be left outside. I must see Beyonce. I've come so close.
Was this your first time seeing Beyonce?
That was my first time.
Did she sweat on you?
No, I wasn't that close. I actually had pretty decent seats, but actually I sat in my friends' seats. I had some decent seats, but they had some decenter seats. So, but it wasn't a big deal because everyone stood the whole time anyway. So, there's that.
I see. So you really had a ball. I mean, when I saw it, it was so nice not being there. Because there were so many people that were there that were posting like
too.
I saw it, yeah. They're like legit. There was a couple of girls I saw that were like little birthday girl and like the tear emoji, and I was like, this girl does not know you.
Oh yeah, I know.
But it's just like weird.
People have like an obsession with her. And actually, like, I can kind of relate because I've loved her since I was in middle school.
Yeah.
But I just think she's one of those artists like you have to see before like she stops performing.
I saw her at Coachella.
Oh, Beychella, yeah.
And incredible performance.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do it. I only knew like 5 songs.
Oh, see, I know almost all her music.
You know everything from Renaissance?
Yeah, pretty much. I actually it's a dance album. Like, it's fun. It makes you feel good. Yeah. It's not like her usual stuff, but like, I don't know. I have appreciation for Renaissance, but I also have a huge appreciation for like her beginning work.
She sang some of the old stuff.
Oh yeah. She sung from like some of her like first albums. She sung some of everything. And she brought out Diana Ross.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
So Diana Ross comes out. She sings Happy Birthday to Beyonce. Lionel Richie comes out and he says it's been 37 years since he's been wanting Diana Ross to sing on stage with him, and she keeps saying no, but she went out there and sang Happy Birthday to Beyonce.
Oh, but I like Lionel Richie. He got to understand, Beyonce is like Diana Ross's protege.
37 years, and they have an all-time classic song.
Oh, they do? Oh. And Diana
It's
Ross.
only you in my life.
Oh, yeah, that song. Okay, vocals. Okay.
37 years. Beyonce 40. I think that she could have found some time to sing with Lionel.
Well, then maybe they have some bad blood or something.
If they had bad blood, do you think he would be asking for the 38th year?
He should have gave up long time ago then. If someone keeps shutting me down, I'm not finna keep asking.
I love old people because the way he said it, first of all, he didn't tweet it. He went live at a concert somewhere and he said, I've been asking her for 37 years and I'm pissed off because now she's singing Happy Birthday to Beyonce.
But so we got to understand that not that Diana Ross is going to put out any new music, but Beyonce is so relevant. And I feel like Diana Ross is almost like a music mother to her. So
why?
Of course,
how do we know this?
Just look at Diana Ross's example. Diana was a member of Supremes. Beyonce was a member of Destiny's Child. So Diana Ross went, singles, had her career, her solo career. Beyonce had her solo career. They have parallel careers in a way.
Who's bigger?
Beyonce.
In their prime.
Beyonce. But
you
actually,
don't know. I
don't know Diana Ross's history. I mean, I didn't grow up in that time period. I'm 87, so I didn't live, during that. But I feel like Beyonce is like insanely huge right now. So in my opinion, it's Beyonce. What do you think is Diana Ross? Who's done more movies?
That's kind of hard to use that frame of reference because celebrities are doing more, like celebrity singers are doing more media today than ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I saw a clip of Beyonce in, what was the name of that movie that she did with Idris Elba? Stalker?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Beyonce.
What was it called?
I don't know the name of it, but I saw it.
Predator,
Stalker, like someone's gonna smash my husband.
White girls
thing. After my man.
Yeah.
Not Temptation though, is it?
No.
Oh, she did do a movie called Temptation,
That was it. Wait.
Wait, am I thinking of somebody else?
It is called Temptation.
Okay, it is. Okay.
I'm off.
Okay.
Yeah, so I saw the clip of that pop up, and I was like, is this because I didn't go to the Beyonce concert with everybody else in the city?
Yeah. They're like, ooh, I'm punish you. You better watch her movie now.
Man, I swiped so fast up on TikTok. I was like, I don't need to see this. Let's talk about TikTok real quick.
Yes, TikTok.
So my algorithm has been stuck. First of all, it keeps showing me the same videos over and over.
Oh,
but
dang, that's weird.
It's been showing me KJ Smith's wedding.
Ooh, let's talk about the order. Banging the gavel.
So people are saying that this wedding was feeling like it was produced by Tyler Perry.
Oh, no. But her wig was good, though. He upped the budget on a wig or the hair, because you know them wigs be looking crazy in his movies.
I'm trying to remember now. What did her wig look like?
It looked good. It actually looked good.
Maybe it was her real hair.
Oh, maybe.
So there's been some interesting thoughts about this wedding. So first of all, her man, Sky Black. First of all, congratulations.
Congratulations on Black Love.
Yeah, congratulations. She wrote something really pretty on Instagram. She said she was 38 years. She's 38 years old, and she thought she would never find love. Okay. But now, she's married to the love of her life. So, let me give you a round of applause. Okay. So, congratulations, KJ Smith. Now I got to get into this.
Get into it.
I didn't see 90 TikToks of her dancing.
Oh yeah, it was like she was dropping an album.
I feel like she danced to a Project Pat song.
Oh,
I feel like
Chicken Head? I hope she ain't danced to that. Chicken. I just got married.
I seen her. Lil Mo was there.
Oh,
legend has it.
Celebrity star-studded event.
Listen, Lil Mo, shout out to you.
Lil Mo. When was the last time?
She did a song with Fabulous.
Yeah, when though?
I don't know, 2003 maybe.
Okay.
So yeah, celebrity. But legend has it she's still on the stage dancing right now.
Oh, she's still. I believe she's still out there. You better burn them calories though.
Now here's the thing that I think is super weird. So she's dancing, right? Mm-hmm. She's having a good old time dance with her girls. They're on the 17th song.
Oh yeah.
And then they cut back to her man, and he's smoking. Like
smoking weed, a black and mild,
something like that. Like
wow, that's ghetto.
Smoking, looking like he thinks he's in the movie.
Right. He's on set.
It's so cool. Odd.
It's so cringe.
And he's wearing like a train.
Oh yeah, he had his own wedding gown, child. Disgusting. Who's the real bride?
I was reading the comments, and a lot of it was just like, who's going to tell her?
Yeah. She got to know. If you like it, I love it. But ain't no man finna outdress me at my wedding, honey. But her dress was actually really beautiful, but his train was fabulous as well.
I seen. Oh, there's something else I want to talk about, wedding related. But okay. I'm gonna come right back to it.
Circle back.
So, yeah, this wedding seemed like it was a long day.
Yeah,
it was
like a black church Sunday.
Man, I mean, People Magazine posted about it. Washington Post posted about it. I saw it all over Instagram, all over TikTok.
Yeah.
How much do you think her PR budget was for this wedding?
Ooh, she probably spent big money. Look at me, especially if she gonna drop that album like she did in that outfit. Album? I mean, it seemed like she was dropping an album, all these performances she's put on. She didn't dance. Did she ever dance with him though?
I did. They did a dance.
One dance, and the rest was her concert.
No, there was one where she was like crumping, and then he was like,
"What are you doing at your wedding?" Did anyone stay for this?
It seemed like there was an audience.
Oh, an audience. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, and then Tyler Perry was there too.
Of course, it's his production.
Well, it must be.
It must be. You put your money, I'm going to watch this whole wedding. Don't fuck it up.
Okay. You know we film only one take.
Exactly. You better get that dance correct.
Well, shout out to KJ, man. I know we joking around, but it's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. Y'all are model-esque figures.
They both look good. It's just that we don't know who looks better.
Oh, shoot.
Somebody might be a little prettier.
Oh,
You can't be competing with me on my wedding day. Damn. Let me have something. But I mean, technically, he only competed with her fashion-wise because she had the dance, the choreo down.
He had a little dance too, actually.
He had one by himself?
He danced.
What did he dance to?
Oh, I don't know the song, but it was another like funny viral moment.
Old Town
because
Which Saucy Santana song did he dance to? Let me see a walk.
No, he did this dance where he was like gonna pull the, what do they call it?
Pole?
No.
Oh.
He pulled the garter
belt. Oh, he did a little sexy
right
dance?
from under her dress, right? But when he bent over, his booty crack.
He was a plumber.
And he was wearing.
He gave us a little show. He had a thong on. He better not have a thong on.
He didn't have anything on.
Oh, he's free balling under the skirt. Oh my God.
And then he was wearing a boot that looked like.
He had no doodoo crumbs hanging out, did he? Oh God, no. This could be a disaster. Because you know some men don't wipe their butt correctly. So if he would have had some doodoo crumbs, that's a mess. That's a hot mess.
And then he was wearing these like boots where it looked like, could you do something for me?
Could you do something for me? 21. Bounce that ass for me.
There's no way he could beat the zesty alligator.
Yo, bro, like, oh, the embarrassment. Not his butt. I would have walked off at that point. Why you ain't got no drawers on, sir? Why you ready for after party with her? She about to peg him. Yeah.
But she's like,
did he have a butt flap? Like just open acid chap.
No, it was just like he bent over, and I guess the pants were just too tight.
Oh,
so
at least they ain't ripped. That'd have been something.
No, because he's a small model man.
Oh,
so
okay,
like I think he just
was
bent
his
over.
ass fat? Was it thick?
What am I?
Sorry.
What am I gonna say?
Sorry.
Damn, he was thick.
He was thick.
What?
He was thick.
No, man, I don't know, brother.
Okay.
Jeez, don't ask me that. Yo, get out.
I'm sorry.
Get out.
Podcast is over now. I'm sorry, Kelby. I'm sorry.
Why would you ask me that?
My bad. You know,
That's
we be
crazy.
noticing things. You know, I notice if a woman's there, I'm like, okay.
No, you notice.
I notice.
Because I feel like you might love a woman.
Yeah, I kind of do.
Okay,
Like,
but if I see it, man, I'm going to be like, dang, why he got his booty crack out? That's all I'm going to think.
Like in the gray sweats, like, he's packing.
I'm definitely not going to talk about how packing my man is. That's my guy. You know what I mean? Like,
bulge.
Jeez. Yo, you gotta go.
I'm sorry.
Get out of here, man.
We're off the men's
Matter of fact,
podcast.
give me some money.
All right.
All right. On the same subject as weddings, I want to talk about two weddings that I saw posted on the Shade Room. Now, it's important that I mention that they're posted on the Shade Room.
We know what kind of information be on the Shade Room.
Not only that, we know what kind of audience is on the Shade Room.
Yes.
All right. So, number one, I saw Derrick Rose got married. Okay. So, Derrick Rose got married to a seemingly white woman. Okay. I say seemingly because nowadays, you really don't know.
Or an exotic.
Yeah. But she looks whitish.
Whitish. Okay.
So I think she's white.
Well, who is Derrick Rose? I'm sorry.
He's a basketball player.
Oh, of course he married one of them.
Player. Hey, like, he might, basketball player.
Yeah.
And the comments were as expected.
Yeah.
All right. I'm tired of seeing these rich black men bring wealth back to whites.
Oh, yeah.
You know, do black men not love black women anymore?
They don't.
All that stuff. And then Robin, what's her name from Good Morning America?
Oh, Robin. Yes, she's married to a white guy.
A white woman.
Oh, she's married to a white woman. Okay.
She's married to a white
Get your coins.
woman. Now, the comments, 95% of them were very different than what Derrick Rose got.
Okay.
What do you think they said?
What do you think they said to Robin?
Yeah.
Oh, they probably trashed her. I would think. Or did they praise her?
Of course they praised her. So it was about 5% this. What is up with these black LGBTQ famous people having white partners. Because think about it. Don Lemon has a white partner.
Oh, really?
Well, of course.
Ah.
Robin, what's her name from Good Morning America, has a white wife. But the rest of the comments were, yes, queen, beautiful, love that, that she must be rich, get your coin, love that, beautiful. What do you think?
This is a hot topic.
Yes, give it to me. So why is it that there's a different response for a black woman marrying a white woman
Here's why.
versus a black man marrying a seemingly white woman?
Because these athletes will never choose their own race.
That's not true.
Never. It's
true.
rare. It's rare.
That's not true.
It's very rare.
No, it's not true.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Black women have a shortage. We already don't have that many black men to choose from. Y'all be in jail. Broke. Don't have no money. Don't aspirations, which is like even worse. Like at least if you broke, be going somewhere, be going to college, you have some plans or something. And so now we have and then don't be as educated as black women. So now we have like a very small quality group of black men to draw from. And so now it's scarce. And now the little that we have to draw from doesn't even like us. So now we're forced to date outside of our race, especially in California. Especially because most black men out here do not want their own race. I can tell you, they want it exotic, and I actually fit that profile. I'm exotic because I'm half Dominican. But don't come on a date with me telling me, oh, you're so exotic. Oh, you want me because I'm light skinned. Because if I was any darker, I'd be too black for you. That's just what it is. So we literally have to date outside. Whereas in y'all making a choice to date that. And you know what we love to see? I love to see them bleed you dry. You deserve it. Because you could have dated one of us. But the thing is, when black men talk about black women, it's always this negative shit. Like, oh, they got attitudes. They get this, they da 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 da. But when we date white, we're not dogging black men. We're not saying like, oh, fucking jailbird, fucking this, da 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 da. Like, that's not the case. We don't dog the black man out, but y'all dog us to date these white women that you feel like are better. But guess what happens when these basketball people, lose the career, lose the money, any of that stuff? The white woman is going to hit the road. And I've known that from experience with people men that have dated that. And then they lost their job and that white woman was out the door. But the black woman's going to hold you down. But you don't want us because we complain too much. We got attitudes. We motivate you too much. Really what it is you're lazy. You don't want to hear somebody tell you the truth.
Black men are lazy.
Some of them. These ones that want to sit at home, play video games, smoke weed all the time. Lazy. If I had to go get a degree, so should you.
So what do you think about people like LeBron and Steph Curry and Russell Westbrook? They're all married to black women.
Those are, yeah. What about Scottie Pippen, though?
Who wants to marry? I feel like that's not a great argument.
What, Scottie Pippen?
Yeah.
But there's most D1 athletes in
any
Scottie
sport. Pippen. Okay.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Uh-huh.
Scottie Pippen.
Sorry, in my head I mixed him up with someone else.
No, there's most athletes. If black women, get out. You're second rate. But then you get with these white women talking about us gold diggers. What? A white woman gonna take your whole life.
Leave your ass for a white girl.
Right. Oh, she gonna take everything and might kill you. Because they'd be actually crazy. We don't know what she's like. It's a crazy you don't know. So she gonna bleed you dry for sure, though. And I don't feel bad.
So what about the stat that they say that 86 or 88% of black men marry black women? Is that not enough?
I don't see it in California. Every time I'm out,
But
I
that's
mostly
proximity bias.
Because I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's just because that's where you are. But
black women are the least likely to get married.
I think you're talking about Asian men.
What?
Like people claim that Asian men are the guys that are the least.
Asians be getting married.
Yes, but I'm saying Asian men. They say that Asian men are the ones that have the least luck. Like most of society thinks that. Well,
according to one of the comments on the podcast, black women are the least likely to get married. They're the least likely to get chose.
I mean, that's a comment on the podcast.
Okay.
But if we're talking about like stats, sure. Okay, so let's say black women are the least likely to get married. Why do you think that is?
Because our own race. Well, you said 80% date. I don't see it in California. To be honest,
you don't see any black on black couples.
It's very rare. They're usually with Hispanic women or white women.
So why aren't you dating outside of your race?
That's up next. Clearly, black men ain't gonna marry me. So yeah, that's next. White and Hispanic or Middle East. It's got to be someone else.
Middle East.
Yeah.
So just so you can get an Alfa Romero?
That's right. But the thing is, I mean, religion-wise, we're going to differ. So we'd have a little problem with that. But they know their role, though. They're going to be a man. I ain't got to, am I going to go Dutch? Like, no, I don't have to think about that with one of them. It's true. Old school or not, but
so,
yeah.
But okay, let's go back to the Robin lady from Good Morning America. So now you told me why D Rose gets the heat for marrying a seemingly white woman. Mm-hmm. Why didn't Robin get the same heat?
Well, because she's with a woman. I mean, because maybe there's not. I don't know. I mean, maybe.
Would you say something? Would you be like, "Oh, gross"?
Because she's with a white woman?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be as mad because I'm like, it's not really my.
Is it because they can't have children with each other?
Is that why she's with the woman in general?
No. I'm saying, is that why there's no outrage? Because people now see biracial children.
Yes. It is definitely a children thing. Because here's another thing, another level of it. Like a lot of the black men that be with white women or white passing women, it's all interracial mixed babies. So basically, you're literally saying if I got with my own race, black isn't good enough. I must intermingle because dirty blackness. Like what? Your mama's fucking midnight.
I think that the interracial baby thing is more of a desire from white women than it is from black men. I don't know if a black man is like, I can't wait to have a nice mixed baby.
No, on one of the comments on the thing, I went to his profile and all the hashtags interracial, blah blah blah, mixed babies, mix. Like, okay, relax, we get it. You hate blackness, and I think he was African too, even sadder. Dang, you from the motherland. I expected more from you.
Okay, so tell me about your experience. So we talked about the money thing last time, how much a guy needs
dates.
to spend, to take you out on a date.
Uh-huh.
And so, give me a little recap of your thoughts.
Oh yeah, so I don't believe in cheap dates, first dates. And let me also rephrase this. First of all, I'm not going on a date till I know you a little bit, because I'm not sitting across the table for some freak, some weirdo. What? Waste my time. I'm not hungry. I got a job, so I don't need no free meal. So I'm not gonna sit in front of somebody that I don't like.
Come on.
I'm not on a date with you unless I like you. So yeah, you're gonna have to. If I'm not taking myself out to some McDonald's or something, you gotta come off of it. Cause I'm not wasting my time on a date. So yeah. And then furthermore, let's talk about what these men be expecting after these dates.
Okay, give it to me. What are they expecting?
Sex.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. I thought it was something else.
Yes. So, okay. So you go to a bar in LA A man probably not even gonna offer you a drink. I've had more gay men in LA buy me drinks, to be honest, in West Hollywood.
What do you mean offer you to buy you a drink? Like,
so if you at the bar, like in Florida, like people will come up to you, be like, "Oh, you're beautiful," might buy you a drink and leave it at that, and not even necessarily ask you for a number. They're just like, they see the effort you put in on looking good. They be like, "Hey, you're beautiful. I'm gonna hook you up." Dip. Out here, they gonna watch you buy the drink and then talk to me with your shitty ass breath. You gonna be in my face after I just paid $20 for my own drink? I ain't got no time for you. You think, and then want to take you home. Let's say that he did buy me the drink. Say I talked to him. He halfway decent. He buys me the drink. Guess where he think he taking me that night? To the bedroom for the $20 that he spent. Let's talk about that.
Are people still doing one night stands like with strangers?
I think people are. People definitely are. Some people just be mad horny. I'm not one of those. I ain't doing no one night stand at 36 years old. Like, that's crazy. But there's definitely people who be on that. Men definitely be trying it. I don't go to that many straight clubs just for that reason. Like, you ain't finna try to come holler and try to take me. Ain't nothing shaking.
Okay, I'm confused by that. So do you want men to come and buy you drinks or no?
I mean, I think you should at least offer.
Why?
Because, like, why do you think you deserve my time and my phone number and, like, personal information of mine, and you didn't even offer?
Without buying you something first.
Kind of, yeah. Like, at least offer it. Because I might not be drinking that much, but you should at least the kindness, like, hey, you look good. All this makeup and hair and clothes, all that costs a lot of money. So, you know, on the flip side of that.
Flip it around.
I'm going to flip it around. Flip it and reverse it. So, say I allowed you to take me on the cheap date. I should come looking cheap then. I shouldn't wear my $40 foundation because that's how much Fenty costs. I'm not coming out. I don't, if I put effort into this, then I should come wearing holes in my clothes. I should not take a shower that day. You want to spend $5? Let me come out looking like $5 then. Let's embarrass both of us. Because I'm embarrassed you take me to the coffee date in LA. You know why? We sit next to homeless people. So I'm embarrassed right now. Everyone's coming in, going to work, and I'm sitting here on a date next to a bum. A bum. We in LA. This is what the coffee shop is like. You might die in that bitch, in that place. That is the truth. It's dangerous. The Starbucks ain't necessarily safe. So you took me on the $5 date next to the smelly homeless man. Everything about that is low budget, so I should be low budget too.
How much of this do you mean?
I personally am not gonna come out looking crazy. I'm a shower sometimes twice a day. I'm gonna do all the things.
Okay.
But that's why I'm also not gonna accept the cheap date because I didn't come out looking cheap. You're not on a date with some ugly, like smelly, nasty girl. There's girls like that. Get one of these girls off Skid Row. They don't accept that. Because they have to. I don't have to. Because I take care of myself a certain way.
Come on now.
Come on now. Let's talk about the order.
Whew. You came here with something to say.
I did.
Okay, so you take care of yourself.
Yeah.
You are a gorgeous woman.
Thanks.
So, no, I'm just repeating back.
Oh. You don't think I'm gorgeous? Go ahead. Go ahead.
So you're a gorgeous woman, so you deserve something for your time. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, so when was the last time you spent some money and took yourself out on a date?
It's been a couple months now.
Okay, so what did you do?
Oh, I when I take myself out, I'll go sit like in Malibu, and like at a restaurant and buy myself food. Look at the water.
And how much do you think you spend?
Close to $100.
So if a guy says, "I'm gonna spend $100 on you tonight," that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it also doesn't have to be that much money. It could also mean
You gotta stick with something now.
Okay, so yes, a good amount of money, but it also could be something creative. If you know I'm into something and you take me to that, I actually really appreciate that.
Okay, so what if he took you to like an improv comedy show,
Yes.
right? He took you to an improv, and then the tickets were $10 a ticket. And then and then after that, maybe
if I laughed, that's actually a big deal because not everyone, not like that's enjoyable. That's a memory. I'm like, wow, this person listened to what I said about myself and went with that. So that's actually pretty valuable. But you're gonna have to get me some food at some point because I'm not sitting through an improv show can be long. So I'm gonna need some kind of snack. I be hungry. I'm a tourist.
Yeah, right. None of the other signs eat.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Okay, so you need some food.
I need some kind of food.
Okay. And so are you counting the
money on the food?
On the bill?
Well, here's the thing. I try to eat healthy. So like I literally can't eat at like In-N-Out because what am I going to eat there?
You could get something protein style.
Beef. I'm trying not to eat red meat like that. So like you could take me to Hart House, Kevin Hart's spot, like the healthy spot. Yeah. It really isn't that expensive. They have
it's very expensive.
It's not
I
expensive.
eat there every single Wednesday.
You do not.
I do. I literally do.
I went there and I spent like $12 and I don't get meals. So you could literally buy me the sandwich. I had enough food. Like if it's going to be some fast food, I usually don't get a meal. So you actually wouldn't be spending that much money.
Okay.
And that's a good night.
And that's enough?
Yeah.
Comedy show, Hart House, the drive-through.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
Yeah, I'm fed and I laughed.
Now, what is he expecting after that?
I hope nothing. I mean, I can't front. I've kissed on the first date, for sure.
Whoa. Yeah.
Whoa. I'm not going on a date if I wouldn't kiss you. I'm not sitting across the table from some like woolly mammoth. Someone that I thought so unattractive. Why? Who goes on? Actually, some women do. I'm not one of those women. I'm not going on a date with you unless like I'm down to like do something. Why am I don't go on dates unless like I'm like intending to move it somewhere. So I'm not sitting across the table unless I want to do something.
How many dates until you can hit?
Embarrassing enough, my last boyfriend, it was the first date.
I thought you said you didn't do that.
I really liked him. So it led to something.
What did he do? Give me the date.
We went to a bar by my house.
He spent $51?
I don't know how much, but I mean, at that time I was drinking. I was going through a lot, so I was drinking at that time. So he spent some money, and then we actually did go to a fast food spot because I didn't care about my diet then. I didn't care.
But he was just that dope.
He was that dope at the time. Ugh. But he spent money on drinks, but it wasn't a crazy amount because it was a place in the valley, so he couldn't have spent crazy amount. Yeah.
Boy. So, do you think you're gonna get married?
I would like to, but marriage is really embarrassing these days.
Tell me more.
People be cheating. Bad.
You cheat.
I cheat back. I don't cheat first. I cheat worse. But I don't really like. I'm just trying to like break up with people at this point. But like, I typically be trying to get people back. I never just initially just cheat on someone. I'm actually really, 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 really loyal until you show me that you're not.
Have you ever cheated first?
In high school. One time. How about you? Have you cheated?
I've never cheated.
Oh, you're upstanding citizen.
But I don't have a lot of relationship experience.
How many relationships have you had?
I was just thinking about this last night when I woke up violently from my nightmare.
Yeah.
I would say probably 3, but like
Okay.
the numbers, like, so it's hard to really count for me because most of the relationships that I've actually been in that have a title, the title lasts a quarter, like 3 months, but then you're still like dealing with them for like a year.
You be breaking up for a long time.
Yeah, we broke up longer. We're like not together longer than we are together. Yeah. So all that stuff. So it's like kind of hard for me to count that. But yeah, I don't have like a ton of relationship experience, but I do remember dating one girl where I wasn't tempted to cheat, but it was the first time that I was like, what are my options? Yeah,
so you didn't like her that much?
I don't think so.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I liked the idea, but I remember one time I went to the dentist, and the dental hygienist was just like, we had this bomb conversation, just laughs and all the stuff, and I remember just being like,
my girl's boring. Snore fast. My girl don't make me laugh.
Yeah, I kind of had that experience. I was just like, this is not what it's important. Like. Yeah. We didn't have that connection.
Yeah.
So I would say like.
And you were in a relationship with her and you didn't have that connection.
No.
That's deep.
Yeah. That's an issue that I realize, like, I can't really do the women that don't have a personality.
I can't either.
You know, if you're just like, I get it, like me, I'm just like chilling all the time. Yeah. But at least I like making appropriate jokes, or like something is there, you know? But there are some folks out there that are just alive. Yes.
I've experienced that with men too. They be mad boring.
Yeah, like
I'm sitting at home all the time. I'm like, okay.
You don't even have to do anything. Yeah. Like, I just think that there are sometimes I talk to some folks like, okay.
Like they're not funny at all.
This is funny. So I like FaceTime a girl that I matched with on an app. And we were supposed to hang out, right? But she did a job where she's supposed to like connect with people. Yeah. All right. So just think about that. Okay. Some form of like therapy. Oh. Okay. So she's supposed to be a great communicator. But I could tell from the text messages, this conversation is dry. Ooh. You're dry. You're boring. You don't do anything interesting.
Sahara Desert.
You're not interesting in any way. You don't even make interesting jokes.
Oh no, like, I would have been done with that.
You know, to say something racist, say something.
Spice things up.
Yeah, come on. But I was like, on paper, everything makes sense. You know, she has a great job. She's a really sweet person. Blah blah blah. Great. So I get into the FaceTime, and when I tell you, my eyeballs were ready to fall out of my head out of boredom. Oh no. You know, because it was like, I'm trying to make jokes, but I can tell that she's like not into jokes really.
Oh God, who doesn't like to laugh?
But there are some people who can't, like. Okay, here's another story. They can't take a joke. I remember talking to this one girl years ago. I remember we had fire conversation on the app. Okay, and then we finally like swapped numbers, and I remember I was like, what are you doing now? And she was like, I'm sitting on the couch next to my friend, but everything is super super weird right now. And I was like, why? She was like, everything's just super 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 weird.
Explain.
You know? And so I was like, what, did they get naked next to you or something, or what? She goes, why the hell would you say something like that?
A freaking drywall.
She was like, why would you even mention them being nude?
How dare you say nude?
I was like, what?
Right.
I was like, are you joking?
Are they all gyrating right now?
You know? And I was like, this is the tamest joke I've ever said in my life.
Yo, some people hella conservative.
She was like, block me now, you freak.
Me? No, you freak. Yes, she said that?
Yeah. And then she like, the text turned green. Like, it was over.
Wow.
Yeah, it was over.
What did she mean they were getting weird?
I don't know. I still don't know.
Like, what are those? If you're out there, what were these people doing to get weird?
Yeah, if you're listening to this podcast and you still think I'm a creep.
Yeah. For making a nude joke.
Oh no, they were naked. What?
What? Oh, how
You would
dare
say
you.
the N-word?
Oh, and I don't mean.
Negligence.
Yeah, negligence.
You know?
Yes.
So, yeah, that's like, what are your icks? Give me your icks.
Ooh, icks. I hate when people are really loud.
Oh, man. Hell
I hate that. I actually dealt with that at my gym. Well, when I was going to 24. People would be loud like they're on a basketball court. I hear you over my headphones. Shut up. I don't care what you're talking about. Why are you forcing me to hear this shit? And then I have to turn around and look at you crazy and you still loud. I just want to pick up a dumbbell.
Have you ever heard of BetterHelp?
What's BetterHelp?
They're like a therapy group.
I don't know. Like, I just feel like you're forcing yourself on me. You're forcing your energy on me. Like, you need to be quiet and respectful.
And respect. Law and order.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, let's go ick for ick. I'll tell you my ick.
Yeah, you're your icks.
Okay, so I had such a good one. It's like slipping out of my mind. It'll come back. Okay, so I think
I know for you, yours is teeth. You hate when people have like nasty mouths,
Ooh.
yuck mouths. You hate that.
that's definitely an ick.
Some people really be walking around with the tartar build up.
Oh, I got it. One of my icks is like when you think that you don't have activities you could do with your friends.
Ooh.
Yeah, like I really dislike that.
Oh, when the person doesn't have like a life outside of you.
Yes.
Yeah. You are the life.
Stop. I could end this life anytime.
Oh no, dude, chill out. Have you heard of BetterHelp?
Yeah. So I'm not a huge fan of that. Like, you have to have your own life. Like, because when you come into my circle, I have my friends.
Yeah.
They may not all be here, but you're probably gonna meet my friends
At some
You know
point.
what I mean? And there's
How
not.
long does it take for someone to meet your friends?
Maybe like 5 dates, maybe.
Interesting.
I like to have them meet my friends because like if you're gonna be a part of my life, like my friends are like when we all are transplants.
Yes.
So we all kind of are some weird family.
Yeah.
So
see, that's different from me.
You don't want them to meet your friends ever.
My friends are my family, so if I introduce you to them, you mean a lot.
Well, I mean, same.
Yeah.
But like, I don't easily get to 5 dates.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, like after like 5 dates, I'm pretty much like, okay, let's see. Yeah, let's see what that. 5 dates over a period of time. Like, if it's 5 dates in 2 weeks, I don't know. But like 5 dates in like a month and a half.
Yeah.
Okay, now like
it's kind of
I'm going back for a reason.
Yes.
And then for you to really know me, you have to know how I hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
Especially because sometimes I go on trips and stuff with my friends, and you don't need to be worried about like what's going on. Like meet them.
Yeah.
And just you can have
for that security. That's good.
But you have to have friends too.
Yeah.
Like the whole like my man is my identity. I want to crawl in his skin. This is like super weird to me.
I see. I
You want to be in his skin?
I'm pretty clingy. I like spending time is like a love language for me. So I actually do like to spend a lot of time with someone I'm dating. But I also have friends too.
Spending time is great.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I can call myself clingy, but I do like to hang out with my girl. Like I have super fond memories of just like hanging out with a girl and she's like cooking or we're like playing games or watching TV or whatever. But you have to have something that's beyond what I can bring to the table.
I think for me, I look at it like if I'm dating, if you're actually my boyfriend, I kind of look at you as my best friend. So
well, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. So, like, all the activities, that's why I'm like, we have to match on a lot of levels because, like, if we don't like the same things, and it's just like, well, you know.
Give me your next ick.
Ooh, like in relationships or about people in general?
No, in relationships.
People who are too cocky. Hate that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking for a reason to, like, knock you off your pedestal. It's like, who do you think you are? Like, it's like you think you're, like, above everything. Like, I don't like that. I like people who are down to earth.
Got you.
Yeah.
Mine is if you don't appreciate things I do, but you have to show it.
Like how? How does someone show appreciation?
like
just saying it, or
yeah, like, because I'm a big like gift giver, or like, let me do something nice for you, or something like that. I try to think about people.
Yeah.
Like, and if the response is dry, I'm out.
Yeah.
Like, I can't be
I feel you.
laying up at night wondering, like, did she even like that?
Yeah,
or like,
that's fair.
So you have to showcase like a level of appreciation that I'm
Yeah.
like, I clearly understand that you like that,
you like
and I am
this.
going to continue doing this.
I feel that.
Or at least tell me if you don't like it.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah. Be honest.
But like someone
but
who
some
just
people
like,
probably feel bad saying they don't like something that you
just
did.
be honest, because
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
There's plenty of things I don't like, and
Right.
I'm vocal about it.
As you should be.
Okay. What's the next one for you?
In relation, people who lie.
Well, that's an obvious one.
No, but some people just lie because I'm like brutally honest. So I really, and I'm like that because I expect you to be. If you can see me wide open about stuff, then you should be the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't care. Like, because a lot of times people try to spare feelings. Like, they think that they're helping you by not saying certain things. If you have a problem in a relationship, you need to communicate. That's a big ick for me, communication, because I communicate very well. Like, throughout the day, if it need be. If I have a problem, like, I'm going to say the thing. If it's worth, I'm not going to, like, nag, but I'm going to communicate, like, clearly. So, like, if you're not able to say certain things, you should feel comfortable with who you're dealing with. If you can't talk to me, what are we doing? You could have me in the bedroom butt naked, but you can't tell me what's on your mind?
Eating butt.
Eating butt. You could do that, but you can't do this?
Here's my last one. Someone who doesn't think I'm hilarious. You have to think I'm funny.
I'm the comedian.
Like,
here.
I don't have to be like A++.
Yeah.
But like B+, where you're like actually laughing.
Yeah.
And you're not like, what a freak. Like
oh, your jokes aren't funny, you freak pervert.
So lucky he's got those 4 inches.
Right.
Else I'd be out of here. You know what I mean? So yeah. What's your last one?
Dry people. If you're like boring, you cannot be boring. I don't need you to. Yeah, no, I don't need you to be like laugh. You don't have to be funnier than me, but like if you're so dry, I feel like I'm talking and there's no laughter, there's no adventure. I get people being homebodies because if I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna want to spend a lot of time at the house with you too. But you cannot spend all your time there and not do anything, nothing. Like, we gotta go outside. Like, we can't live in some like bubble. Cause I like to go dance. Like, are you gonna sit at home like forever? And honestly, like, I would rather do that with my partner. Like, I would want to bring you. Like, yeah, I could go out with my friends, but I'd rather be with my actual person. So, like, I'm gonna need you to come outside.
Is marriage impossible in 2023?
No, it's not impossible. I see plenty of people who are married. They're just not the same color as me.
There's a lot of Band-Aid colored people out there.
You know what I mean. But yeah, I see a lot of young people married, like at my church and stuff like that.
Oh,
but,
really?
Yeah, but they are white and brown. I don't see a lot of, and I hate to see this like struggle with the black love. Like, oh, we've been through so much. Why you gotta go through so much? Why can't it just be smooth sailing? Why can't it just be nice? Like, things were great. Like, we haven't had no infidelity, no crazy baby mama stories. Like,
You've never had a boyfriend that never cheated on you?
Most of them cheated.
You've never had one that didn't?
Oh, yes, I have.
Why did it end?
Ooh.
You
Well,
pooped in his bed?
Huh?
You pooped in his bed?
No. Well, the first one, that high school one, is because I messed it up. I cheated. So I messed that one up. All the other ones were for issues like that. And then the most recent one, we disagreed fundamentally on where we want our lives to go. Because he wanted multiple, and that was never going to happen.
All right, don't make it too specific now. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to take a short break. We'll come back. We'll talk about some more interesting topics.
Woohoo!
All right, welcome back to the show. So, Crystal, you wanted to tell me something. Go ahead and give it to me.
So I saw this meme, and it said, Is a woman trying to trap a man if she wants to keep the baby and the man does not? How do you feel about that?
Are they in a relationship, or are they broken up? Are they
Let's
married?
say they're together. Say they're in a relationship at the very least.
They're together.
Yeah, not married per se, but they're in a relationship.
Then no.
She's not trying to trap him.
Not really.
Can a woman trap a man, though?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay.
Here's the thing. You knew when you slept with that woman without protection what could happen.
Right.
All right? So sometimes we as men need to have a conscience, that's a little voice in our head that says you should either protect yourself or just not do this. So if she gets pregnant, you knew that was going to happen.
Right. This is your fault.
I like to think in 2023, there's no surprise babies.
It can't be.
Okay? There's no surprise babies.
You knew what she was doing.
So if you was out there doing that and you could have had a conversation the very next day, hey, take the plan B, or are we doing this? There should be a conversation beforehand. What happens if you get pregnant? What happens? If she says, I'm going to keep it, then yeah, you got to wear bulletproof condom. From here on out, if you know that you don't want to have a baby with this woman, especially if you're not married to her.
Right.
So, potential. Like, yes, if y'all have a conversation about it, first of all, she could have the intentions of trapping you. It's all about intention. But then she could also just be like, I don't believe in abortion, or I don't believe in not keeping the baby.
Right.
So it really is all about intention. If he's broke and she wants to keep the baby, what is that like?
Right.
Like,
What's the purpose of that trap?
You know, what are you trapping?
That's a roach trap.
You know, hugs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it kind of really depends. But the true, honest answer is, if y'all are together, y'all made that decision together.
Say they're not. Say they're doing it and they just broke up or something.
She could maybe, if she's not keeping the baby because of her foundational beliefs, she could maybe like think that it's gonna
keep a baby to keep the relationship together,
like, get him back, or like,
that's crazy.
You know, or something, or maybe she just wants a baby. You know, I don't know. I feel like trapping a guy, the primary suspect in the court case of trapping a man is the man.
Thank you for saying that. Because some men
don't make me disagree with you.
No, but some men will literally be like, you trapped me with the baby. I'm like, but how? Because you gave me the baby. Like,
that's, yeah. I mean,
I have no control over that.
However,
you chose to have raw sex.
I will say this, and yes, you chose to have a raw sex, unless the condom broke or whatever. Yeah. But you have to be careful. Number one, who you sleep with. Yes, right?
Both instances,
you got to be careful. Yeah. But the other part of it is, if you're not having those conversations that are like, what do we do?
Yeah. You shouldn't be having
there
sex.
Are some people that lie to you. They present themselves a certain way, and then once they're in this new circumstance, it's a totally new person.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're like, whoa, I thought we had spoken about this. Yeah. And that is where something could be a trap, because but beforehand, it was, if I'm pregnant, I take the pill, I go to the doctor, I do whatever. Yeah. But then when it actually happens, it's, I can't do this, and da-da-da-da. And now we have a different conversation.
See, here's the thing.
But also, people are entitled to change their mind. And you did that action with that woman. You, the man, did that action with that woman. You should prepare yourself for whatever the outcome is.
Yes. You got to know that a baby is always a possibility. See, I feel like a lot of men have a misconception on what can happen. This time of the month, this is less likely. A woman can get pregnant at any time. She can get, not only any time of the month, she can get pregnant on the birth control pill, after taking a plan B. Babies survive those things sometimes. So you got to know, a lot of people, like, I hate seeing comments where they're like blaming the woman, like, oh, you should have picked a better baby daddy. People present themselves one way and then they have a kid and it's something totally different. For one. But then for two, a baby can happen from any sex other than anal. Like, obviously, the baby's not coming from that. But any kind of...
That's new to me.
Yeah. I didn't know that. But I've talked to guys, and they've said, like, oh, you can't get pregnant. You're on your period. Really? Because you definitely can. So I feel like men need to understand that anytime you have sex, this is a potential baby mama. So, like, while there's so many men are, like, super not choosy, want to have one-night stands and be promiscuous, all these different women, like, any of these women could be your baby mama. Any of them. So, like, it's really... I've actually been almost trapped by a guy.
What happened?
Oh, I thought he was going to pull out, and he didn't. And I had to make the choice to get the plan B. I had to go to the store by myself. I had to, because I didn't want that.
If you went past the point of the plan B and then you decided to let go of the baby, is it your duty to tell the man?
It depends. If you feel like this man is going to try to talk you out of it, try to assuage you, it's really your choice. But I at my age right now, I think that you should tell him.
Why? What about your age?
Well, I'm older and more mature. In my younger days, I would definitely say it's really not his business. But at this point, yes, it is. It's kind of y'all's decision. I would at least say the thing, so hear his thoughts. You know,
I guess freaking hear his thoughts or whatever.
His thoughts, try to consider. But anytime you lay down with somebody, that's always a possibility. So you got to be prepared for whatever.
Do you think a guy should have a moment in time where he's promiscuous?
Yes. Get that out of your system before you talk to me. Get all of that, because, like, I've done everything I want to do, everything that I'm interested in doing.
So you don't get scared by a guy who's got a list of bodies?
I wouldn't ask him specifically for it.
But let's just say you guys were having a conversation. He goes, yeah, I had my little whole years.
And then I'll be like, okay, good. I'm glad that you're done with it. You better be. We can take a free date to a forest lawn.
Cemetery?
Yeah. This is where you're going to end up. Oh. No, but seriously, I think it's better to deal with someone who's done all those things. Don't get with someone who's still curious. Like, they haven't done the thing. Now they're cheating on you because they always wanted some big girl, and you're not the big girl. You're not what they really want. They want threesomes, and you're not down. Don't do that to yourself.
Where's the best place to find a good partner?
Somewhere innocent. Maybe like the grocery store or something.
Yeah, no bad people shop.
I mean, no, but like I feel like certain places you're not gonna find somebody. Like, you go into the club, they're not there.
Who goes to the club still?
A lot of people.
Isn't club culture dead?
Well, I go because I like to actually dance. So I will actually go to places like Salsa Plate and stuff like that because I like to actually dance. I don't go to clubs where it's like networky LA stuff. Let's sit around and talk. Like, no. But I'm
talking about like Chris Brown is here type of club.
Oh, well, I did that maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Like that type of vibe, but I mean, I only do it under the right circumstances. Like, if it's something like I know a promoter we're getting in, it's like a fun experience. But I'm not standing in a line. Like, I'm not doing none of that. Like,
how accessible are women to celebrities?
A celebrity can get whoever they want. But here's the thing about these clubs. In LA, you need to look a certain way. You're not getting in. Like, if you don't fit that prototype, it could be an age thing. it could be a weight thing. I've heard like bigger like girls, even models, like they be getting turned away at the door.
Have you been turned away before?
No, not for nothing like that. I've waited in a line.
That fine, huh?
No, I'm not saying that, but I refuse. I'm not gonna wait in a line super long. So like if I see like, oh, I'm waiting more, it's more than 15, I'm gonna leave. Like I'm not standing in heels. Like then when you outside waiting, you look like the ugly person, like the ugly duckling at that point.
Yeah, who wants to look?
Who wants to appear that way on like La Cienega and all these people driving by like, they can't get in. Like,
you think people are driving by?
well, you're in a line outside of a club. People who are important, they get to walk right in. I don't want to be like on display looking bad.
But like there's a common idea that men have to compete with Drake. Like because now like any woman could just have any celebrity in their DMs. So it's like more difficult for guys to be
regular guys.
Yeah, like
well, it depends on okay, so for me, I wouldn't want to talk to Drake.
Maybe not Drake. I'm using that as an
I
example.
wouldn't like people who are like super high profile. I would stay away just because like it's so like it's hoes everywhere. And, like I'm gonna have to worry about hoes with the random Joe Blow. Like that's already But like at that level, because I've been like courtside at like games and stuff.
Was a celebrity?
Kinda. Well, he's like playing for Golden State. Like somebody I went to high school with.
It still counts.
It
That's
does
a
count.
celebrity.
It is a celebrity. So I've sat courtside at those, and hoes be out. That's like a lot to deal with. You have to know that your man is cheating on you. You got to be cool with that. Are you gonna be cool with it even for the money?
I mean, you seem to like money.
I do like money, but there's certain things I can't put up with. I better not know.
What's the most you could deal with for a guy who's well off?
If a guy is cheating on me, I would have to not know it.
Like you would give permission, but you would just be like, "Don't tell me anything about it."
If I was super set up, like all bills paid, all like everything is taken care of completely, I get to work when I want type thing, I would literally like. I mean, for one, I don't want to deal with infidelity, money or not. But if I had to deal with that, if I had to,
you never have to.
Yeah, you never have to. But I would rather be crying in the Bentley than on the bus.
Are you in a bus right now?
I'm not in a bus right now. I have my own car that's pretty decent. But no, but like I'm not finna put up with like, cause I've done that. Like why I'm gonna deal with the brokey cheating on me? I'm poor and sad.
So you can accept cheating so long as it's private.
I can't really. I'm never gonna forgive it. That's the thing.
But you don't know.
I don't know because I've never been in a situation where someone like immensely wealthy cheated. It's always just been like some. Bleh. So for me, I really it's the thing is I don't really forgive people, even if the person's married. Even even if the person has a lot of money, I really wouldn't move past it. I'm going to keep bringing it up. I'm going to keep hurting you.
Jeez.
Not on purpose.
Have you heard of BetterHelp?
And nothing can help that, really. Like, I'm going to try to forgive you. I've taken people back, but it's just why I didn't deserve the hurt. So, like, why I'm going to let you roam free? Like, painless. I can try. Like, I've tried, but I just don't let things go for real. So, like, ultimately what needs to happen, we got to break up.
So you really can't be with an ultra wealthy guy, like a rapper or a ball player?
No. Not unless I know that, like, things that I know I'm really the only one. But do you ever really know that? In that situation? Like, I would have to be confident in it. Like, I'm not gonna go to all your games and stalk you. But if you legit made me feel like I'm the only one, ain't nobody calling your phone, hitting my line, saying some crazy stuff, I could deal with it. But you have to know that these rappers, these athletes, hoes galore. Like, I can't deal with that.
Anything else?
Not off the top of the dome. No.
Morocco?
3,000 people dead.
3,000?
Almost. It's knocking at 3,000.
Morocco's in Africa.
Yes, North Africa. Close to Europe. Dusty.
They're dusty?
I mean, it's sandy.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm like, no. It's a sandy place.
Yeah, dusty.
No, dusty. No, but it's literally, the desert and stuff. Super unfortunate. But what I saw on the news kind of baffled me.
Tell me more.
They're only accepting aid from 4 countries.
Which 4?
Great Britain was one of them. Maybe another Asian country, not America. Not the superpower country, which is kind of crazy because it's like, wow, you guys hate us so much, our money's not even good. That's when you know someone real racist. When your money's not even good. That's like that next level. And it's not even like a racist. It could be a hatred of like our ideals or our religion or whatever. But they literally like catastrophic earthquake. And they're like, we won't even take help from you Americans.
Is it Donald Trump's fault?
It could be. Like people super hate him. But it's not just one person's fault. People have hated America for a long time.
Do you think you hate America?
No. I live here, so I can't. There's a lot of things I do hate about it, but I could never say I hate the country.
Yeah.
I'm American.
You love Joe Biden?
Sleepy Joe. Nobody knows what he's saying. Joe Biden's not gonna win.
I feel like he can win.
Who's voting for him?
81 million people.
He has a high disapproval rate right now.
Yeah, but if he goes against Trump, them little 81 million coming right back. And Kamala Harris just twerked with Common.
Really?
Well, I don't know.
On Common?
No.
Oh, dang.
They had the
He's
hip
throwing it
hop
back.
50th birthday at the White House. Oh, at the vice president's house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I wouldn't vote for Joe. And I mean, we don't even know. Trump might be going in jail.
You could run. He can run from jail.
Really?
Of course, yeah.
That'd be the most gangster.
The last presidency, Joe Exotic ran from prison.
Oh, that's right. That he was on the ballot.
Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, I'm not voting for Joe for sure.
What do you not like about him?
He's sending all our money to Ukraine, every dollar.
I don't think he's sending all.
It feels that way.
Okay, I found this on the web. She's sending all her money to you.
Thanks, Siri.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Well, he's spending so much money
My
over
pleasure.
there. Oh,
Okay.
all right, Chick-fil-A. He's sending so much, and I feel like we're not getting help that we need.
So I went to Target earlier today. I bought an extension cable.
Yep.
Floss, some gum, and hand soap, and 1 pack of smell good oil, essential oil for the house.
Yeah.
Guess how much I paid?
$50.
$62.
$62. They would have stayed at Target. I cannot with these prices.
It's insane.
Yeah. Everything is up. Like I
Del
went to
Taco is up.
Yet the fast food is up. That's why I made that joke. Well, not even joke, just statement about how expensive even that is. Like, so no. You might as well go eat at the nice restaurant at this point because you're going to spend it at Del Taco.
Do you think the country's going to be better off with a different president, even if it's Trump?
Yes.
Even if it's Trump?
Possibly. I don't know what he's going to do, but I can see what Biden didn't do right now.
Because of Ukraine. You really hate the Ukraine thing.
It's so much money. We could help them. I support that. But like this much? Like, it's kind of crazy.
Nothing else?
That and just like the state. You have to look at like what's happening in your life. Like, how successful are you right now? Like, there's definitely job opportunities. Like, I had an interview earlier. I have one tomorrow. Like, there's things, but like, I felt like even though COVID was happening, like, I don't know, it felt a lot different. and during
There's like a
presidency.
grimness to
to
today.
right now.
Yeah.
That's just, I don't know. It's just not it. And I just feel like the two parties, neither one of them are really for the, it's lie. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. But like, I'm not seeing anything happen with Joe Biden. Like, I feel like with Trump, not saying I'm pro-Trump, but with Trump, like, if he wanted to make a decision, like, he'll executive order. This is what's happening.
Joe Biden has a lot of executive orders.
Does he? Like what?
Well, I think in his first 30 days or 10 days, he had 91 executive orders. President with the most executive orders in history.
On what? Yeah. On what?
I think he was undoing a lot of like Trump laws and rules and things, and
nothing that affected me. Like I don't see anything that's like for the my student loans still messed up. Like nothing that has made my personal life better.
Somebody could argue and say, "Oh, it's the Republicans." You see, Instagram and all the. I'm like doing it for you. Somebody could say it's the Republicans fighting Joe against the student loans.
Oh gosh.
So here's what I'll say about that whole argument. Like it's the Republicans and blah blah blah. So I don't think Joe Biden really wanted to pay off the student loans in the first place, and it's kind of obvious he never did. The economic toll that it would take on the country is huge. There are enough studies that shows that while the student loans were paused, people just ended up taking out different types of debt. They just bought more expensive cars. They bought homes they couldn't afford. All these things. So, and I know there's someone who's going to say, well, everything is more expensive. People just need debt to survive. You can say that. But also, you have to acknowledge there's a lot of people who made decisions with their finances that were not the wisest.
Right.
A lot of people that took out PPP loans and never owned a business.
What's the people problem?
Okay. What's the prison cell you're
right.
gonna be in, you know? So
a lot of people didn't go to jail though.
Not yet. But so there's a lot of financial just mishaps that have been done.
Yeah.
And so I think that Joe Biden knows, and I think he does believe that. Look, these student loans are big for the economy of the United States. You're taking them out with an interest rate, and you're paying them back to your loan servicer, who ends up paying it back to the government. So why would Joe Biden remove a source of income for the government? Obviously, he knows, first and foremost, he doesn't have the executive power to remove or forgive student loans. He knows that going into office, he's been around for 70 years.
Right.
So, yeah, he knows he can't just do that.
False promises.
Right.
Another reason I can't vote for Joe.
Obviously, the move is I'm going to tell you right at the midterms what I'm going to do. And then, obviously, he knows the Republicans who are always against this because they are fiscally conservative, even though there's plenty of conservative presidents that overspent. You know, like Trump spends a lot of money. Outside of COVID, spends a lot of money. But the whole idea of the party is we're fiscally conservative. So if people take out loans, they have to pay it back. And it went to the courts and they lost. And I think Joe Biden was like, whew, good.
Yeah.
Right?
He's like, ooh, I didn't have to follow
It's
through.
the absolute best scenario for Joe Biden. If the student loans were forgiven, now there is this standard for the next president and the next president and the next president to just say everything is forgiven all the time because Joe Biden did it once. And then tomorrow somebody's going to get another student loan.
Yeah.
So what happens 5 years from now when we're kind of back in a similar position? So they have to do this forgiving thing over and over and over. It takes an enormous toll on the GDP. It just
well,
messes.
good thing that at least a lot of community colleges are offering free school.
Yeah.
So you could at least get that.
Tax paid, right?
Yeah.
So, and community college is not that expensive anyway.
Yeah.
So the best spot for Joe to be in is to be in a spot where
It looks
people
like
are.
tried.
I
I
tried.
tried. Yeah.
They're blocking
They're blocking it, yeah.
and that's why you should vote for me. Now he has the SAVE program where plenty of people loans were forgiven for whatever reason. I think it was if they paid for 20 years on it. Blah blah blah. So this like political theater that they're playing is like obvious, at least to me. I know I might get some hate on it because some people think that Joe Biden is their savior, but it's obvious that he's playing this political game where it's just that's the game. You know, I tried to do this for you. The evil Republicans stop me, and I'm gonna find another way.
The parties are so, they got to keep that fighting going.
Exactly. So, it's in this spot where.
Joe Biden gonna have to do something drastic for me to vote for him.
Like what? Pay $50?
He's got to do something that is so like it changes my life.
Like what? A stimmy?
Maybe a stimmy. Well, I mean a good amount, like I think maybe a stimmy for certain people, for certain groups. Maybe blacks. I'm a teacher, maybe for educators, for people who like under a certain income bracket or something like that. Then I would be like, okay, well, he cares at least. He cares. But right now, it seems like all he cares about is Ukraine. Like I haven't seen him do anything that's been super humanitarian. And I feel like usually we look to Democrats for that. Like, oh, the Democrats care about us. I've always thought that. Like, I'm like, wow, the issues that I stand on. But I'm not seeing that right now. And you've been in there almost 4 years. Like, what's good? I need you to do better. Because right now it's looking like, well, Trump gave us the stimmies. Like, a lot of people are saying that.
Because of COVID.
Right. But COVID bled into this year. And look at the inflation and all these things and blah, blah, blah. People are looking at like how their life is. I'm paying this much for gas. I paid this much at the grocery store. People are going to look at how their life looks. They don't care that, all right, COVID might have started this. Maybe Trump gave us a stimulus that's put us, like they put the debt or whatever. People aren't thinking that. People are looking at how their lives are right now.
This is true.
So that's how people are going to vote. I don't feel like Joe Biden doesn't have a snowball chance in hell.
They're saying if it's Joe Biden versus Trump, Biden wins by like 3%.
Yeah, by a very small amount.
Same as last time.
Americans love badasses.
This
and Trump is that. He got a mugshot that you know how many people bought these shirts? I'm about to sell some. But really, like, he, with his mugshot on it, he sold that.
You like that?
Who doesn't, though, low key? Like, that shirt goes hard. Like, if Joe Biden had a mugshot picture, I would like that.
Why do you like that?
I guess I like ratchet stuff. I am from Florida.
I like ratchet stuff.
I like some ratchet stuff.
Sick. Is there anything you want to tell anybody?
Oh, stand-up show September 30th.
Stand up. By yourself.
By myself. First, like, legit official one. I've done stand-up like once, but it wasn't like a huge audience. This is like a real one. Where? At the Fourth Wall in Hollywood. You nervous? I will be right before, for sure. You got a set? Yeah, I've been writing. I've been in with my pen and my pad. Also, roast battle the 29th, the day before, at Pasadena Ice House for certain. I might be in New York at the time, but boo! We'll see what happens. Rat City. But I like New York. What are you going to New York for? I'll tell you later. Okay. I'll tell you her name later. Oh. No, there's nobody. It's just work. Hey, that's a great reason to be there. Yeah, exactly. All right, well, shout out to you for coming out back on the show after all that you've been through, going so viral. So viral. But thank you for having me. Of course. All right, well, thanks for listening. If you're watching on YouTube, please do me a favor and like this video, drop a comment, and share this with all of your friends. We'll see you guys next time. This is Men on the Internet podcast.
Thanks for listening. If you like what you saw, please make sure to subscribe to us on Instagram at MOI Podcast. And please check us out on our YouTube channel by searching Men on the Internet Network.